They didn't warn me about this side of Costa Rica. Before you book that Costa Rica flight, watch and save this video. I'm going to tell you the thing that influencers don't tell you about Costa Rica. Now let's get into this part 6 recap. If you watch part 5, then you know we are in Puerto Viejo continuing our beach tour. We're heading to Playa Chiquita, y'all. And on our way there, we saw a sloth, and the sloth is like the native animal to Costa Rica. So I was so excited. I pulled over and zoomed in. I was like, I had to stop for this. The ATV rides to all of the beaches was like such a scenic route. I absolutely love it. As you can see in Puerto Viejo, it's extremely friendly. It's extremely biker friendly, walking friendly. Like people are always on the moving on the go there. So you can kind of move around. We stopped at Playa Chiquita, and this was just one of those beaches we were just gonna stop and take some photos at because we started seeing those clouds. And as I said before, there was a tropical storm warning for the day. When we got back on the ATVs, the rain started picking up, y'all, and we were just getting splashed by water. I was like, oh my gosh. But we were determined to get to our last beach destination, which was Punta Uva, because y'all, that was a must-see spot. I just know in the spring and summertime, the beach here has to be absolutely stunning. Just look at this on a rainy day. So if you're going in the spring and summer, definitely put Punta Uva on your to-do list. It's so beautiful, y'all. At this moment, the rain was coming down, but I was just soaking it all up and enjoying all of it, because when will this ever happen? Me going to the beach when it's raining? That never happens. While I'm getting soaked in the back. And this is where all the drama started. Since it was our last full day in Costa Rica, we were deciding if we were going to stay in Puerto Viejo or head back all the way to Limon so that we're not 4 hours away from San Jose, which is where we'd be flying out of. When we got back to our Airbnb, our hostess pretty much told us this tropical storm is going to get really bad. The roads might close down on you guys. So you want to really decide on where you're going to stay because tomorrow the commute might be longer. We packed up, grabbed a bite to eat, and then headed back to Limon. Yes, y'all, back to that terrible Airbnb. Anyways, the storm got so bad, it felt like a mini hurricane. A tree ended up falling on a power line that was right in front of our Airbnb and knocked all the electricity out for the whole night. So we had no power, and yeah. And y'all, the drive back to San Jose is usually like 2 hours and 45 minutes. But when we got up the next morning, the ride back said almost 5 hours because all the roads were closed. I'm not even gonna lie, the mountains were a little scary, y'all. The roads were tight and it was super foggy up there. Honestly, I don't think I'd be able to do it by myself, so thank God for my husband. But we finally ended up reaching to San Jose. We returned our rental and we made it back on time to board our plane at 1 o'clock, y'all. Overall, the trip was absolutely amazing. I recommend it to everybody. 10 out of 10. From La Fortuna to Puerto Viejo back to San Jose. Definitely a trip you need to go on. Costa Rica, stay tuned. And stay tuned for all my upcoming trips. Give me a follow.